as you can witness, people are so excited about the reopening of the border with the mainland. Number one, on tourism. It has been a very important source of tourists for us in Hong Kong. So with the increased tourists arrival from the mainland, it will benefit our hotel, tourism industry, consumption, restaurants, and private consumption is a very major driver of our economic growth. That is one. Secondly, in terms of export, with the reopening of the border, the land transport between Hong Kong and the mainland will resume normal. And that is very important because last year, this alone has disturbed the export volume and had a negative impact on our GDP growth. So that is second. And thirdly, as you can witness, the business sentiment and in fact the whole sentiment of the community become very optimistic. And this would be very conducive for business investments, which is another important contributor to our GDP growth. So overall, with the reopening of the border with the mainland, despite the external headwinds still existing, we do think that this year for Hong Kong 2023 would be much better than 2022.
Let's dig into that a little bit more. Now, last year we spent most of the year in recession. As you mentioned, risks remain. How did we finish out the year? And looking at 2023, will we be able to emerge from recession?
Well, you know, last year was tough. We estimated that negative GDP growth about 3.2% or slightly more because the export in the last 2 months was bad. But this year, we expect a much more impressive positive rebound. As you know, in 2019, 2020, Hong Kong suffered negative growth at that time. In 2020, it was even 6.5%. But with the improvement in the COVID situation and the international traveling, the business, in 2021, in fact, economic growth was 6.1%. So I'm very positive about this year. But of course, we have to pay attention to the external headwinds, the rising interest rates, the geopolitical situations, and the consequential impact on the volatility of the financial market.